So hello everyone, we are back here with another talk, and this time Marina is going to talk about Agile at Sales. And that's something which always was fascinating because every other company where I was working at, they've been telling me like, no, that will never work. The sales needs to have individual KPIs and there is no way Agile would ever work in there. So I'm super excited to have Marina here. Enjoy.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I hope everyone, you have a wonderful day. You have a lot of interesting Agile information. And today I'm going to tell you about Agile in sales and share some experience. And we have some troubles with my presentation. That's why each time I will invite Susie to help me with the next slide. That's why it's okay. Anyway, next slide, please. And yeah, and we'll see how it works. Yeah, couple words about me. My name is Marina Alex. I'm from sales world. More than 10 years I worked as a sales person. The last position was a head of sales department in big bank, and I love sales. And last 6 years I helped different companies around the world with the Agile in sales. And because about 6 years ago, I think, I was invited in one Agile software company and they introduced me with Agile. And I realized that sales should know about that because it's the best thing which could happen with sales. And it was my journey and it still continue this journey. And I created a sales with Agile system, which helps different companies around the world to change mindset of their sales department. And today, through one story, through a case study, I will tell you how it's going. And couple words about me. You know, in this slide, you see many numbers because salespeople, they love numbers. They measure everything by numbers. And I am, as an Agile expert, I measure success of Agile transformation by numbers. I always see how our company grow, how we increase our sales and whole organization. And this is the best feedback that Agile transformation is going well. This is how I measure success of Agile transformation. And more than 10 years, I'm a mother of wonderful son. He based in Russia today. I'm based in the United States right now. And tomorrow I'm going to go to Russia. And next slide, please. And it's it takes time, right, to switch next slide. Yeah. And the first question which I would like to ask you and please write your answer in chat, what you don't like in your sales department, or maybe what do you maybe hate in your sales department? Please share your experience. Or maybe you fall in love with your sales department and your sales department is the best department in whole organization. Could you share your experience? And maybe through this presentation, I will share some secrets how to improve your sales. Let's see. And Susie, could I see answers or not? It's just interesting.
You can in a chat window if you switch to the event tab. So there are several tabs. You might be in the backstage.
Yeah, I see.
And there is a few minutes delay. Delay. That's okay. Currently, I don't see any.
Yeah, yeah, and the last question from you, right? It's you can ask questions in the chat. This is the last one, right?
Yeah, okay. This is the last one which I sent a few seconds ago. So
yeah,
yes, they didn't answer yet.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Susie? What could you share some of your experience? What did you maybe you didn't like something in sales departments, or it was perfect all the time?
What I didn't like was actually when they've been working to that's me clicking on the wrong side. They haven't been really working as a team. They've been working as individual, only caring on their individual KPIs, and we found it difficult.
Yeah.
In the other organization, I think the most difficult thing I was dealing with was actually when they start selling as a big chunks and we're unable to kind of be flexible with the functionality.
Yeah.
And we already have a few answers, right?
Yeah.
So they do not share information with R&D, only numbers counts, which is my experience as well. Sales do not understand the nuances of delivery. Old guard, they mostly work with Excel at most. Firms don't.
And only
Sales
numbers count. Yeah.
Discount.
Yeah. It's interesting. Collaboration with another part of company. Yeah, for sure. Especially with marketing, you know. Yeah, they sell something that doesn't exist or can't exist, for sure, because the main idea of sales department to sell, right? Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, the same, you know, the same problems in different countries, in different areas. And for example, I have experience supply agile in hospitality, healthcare, brokers. Now I help in the United States. I'm helping with agile in TV company. It's a big TV company, and in each area, in each cultures, we have the same issues, right? And now I'm going to show you a video which illustrated real sales department. And this video was created like 20 years ago, but I travel around the world and I see the same situation. And after this video, I will ask you a second question. Did you recognize your sales or not? Please, Zuzi, show us video.
Well, I'm going anyway. Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only. You think I'm with you? I am not with you. I'm here from downtown. I'm here from Mitch and Murray. And I'm here on a mission of mercy. Your name's Levine. You call yourself a salesman? Because the good news is you're fired. The bad news is you've got just 1 week to regain your job, starting with tonight. Starting with tonight's sit. Oh, have I got your attention now?
Okay, do you recognize your sales department, or maybe no? And please type a chat. I see your answers. And this is classic sales department. And I believe, please next slide. I believe that we should change them. And I will explain why I think so. This is business agility domain. I'm sure that you know that. It's great approach. You could find information. If you didn't read it yet, you could find free information Business Agility Institute website. But the main idea that if we start agile transformation in whole organization, the main idea to change type of leadership, for sure, process, structure, everything. But we do everything to make our customers happy. And in this picture, you see that in the middle of all domains, we see customers. And to be successful in our changing world, we need to be focused on value for our customers. And today, I attended several topics in our conference, and almost all speakers, they pay attention, value for customers, and it's important. And the next slide, and it's interesting how we could change whole organization and how we could do it quickly. And I'm sure that, and my experience says that we should start from sales, because sales department is the closest department to our customers. This is one thing. And the second thing, that their sales, if we sell them idea about agile transformation, they will help to sell this idea in whole organization, because sales department, they communicate with financial, with IT, with marketing, with all departments around organization, right? That's why my secret to sell this idea to sales, and then they sell this idea to a whole organization. but the main idea to change their mindset and help them to be closer to customers, because not even closer, they are close with our customers, but to create value for our customers, not just sell, take money and forget. And in next slide, we have a question that, yeah, it's interesting to, yeah, how we could change our sales, because as Zizi says, that in classic sales department, we have individual KPIs, we have individual goals, and this is like single wolves. It's people who think about money only, about themselves and about their own success. But our goal to help them to be agile, to be as a team, like in a picture on the right, it's a team from Zappos company. We need to create a different mindset. We should change their approach how to sell. And next slide, and through this presentation, I'm going to share action plan, how I do it through the case study. The first step, it's explain sales and executives that Agile, it's mindset. It's not for IT only. And when I travel and when I work with different companies and I see from software department, for example, or from executives like Marina, Agile is just for IT. I'm not sure that it's true anymore. Agile, it's mindset. And I believe that for example, we have organization 5,000 people. And I believe in truly agile organization, we need to have this value in a security guide who opened the door, and business owner who created this company, and 5,000 employees as well. This is mindset of whole organization. We could use different approaches, we could use different frameworks, systems, but the main idea that whole company focused for value for customers, work as a one unit, as a one team, not like several different departments who sometimes have huge lack of communication. And next slide. That we should help whole organization think in the same, to be in the same page. And next slide. I will just be ready. Next 40 minutes, I will tell you about next slide like 20 times more. Okay, and through this case study, I'm going to tell you how we are doing. This is real story. And this is story about how Agile helped company increase their sales for 1 year from 43% to 127%. This story how Agile in sales helped to apply more than 1,500 innovations or improvement in organization. And for sure, this story about how Agile helps to have company competitive advantage. Next slide. And this story became this story about company about 1,300 people inside, more than 20 years in the market. And this company produced and sell ceramic tiles for B2B sector. This is big organization. Next slide. But before Agile transformation, they had a lot of troubles. And here I would love to share my experience. Company invite me as an Agile expert in sales in two reasons. The first one, they had trouble with sales and they want to be survive because they don't know what should they change. That's why they start apply something new in sales. In other situation, when company invite me, they realized that they need to involve their other department. They have great experience in Agile in IT, and they want to scale this success around whole organization. And in this case, it was situation when business owner had troubles with business. He realized that he's going almost to lose this company because he never seen such results during 20 years, because all sales in whole organization were less than 33% of their sales targets. They didn't, and sales department didn't collaborate with the other department. And today, when I asked you what you really don't like in your sales department, many of you answered that they don't communicate with other departments. Sometimes they think that sales it's the most important department, and other department is something like, you know, nothing. Sometimes it's happened. In this organization, we had the same. And it was classic sales department, which you've seen in the video. Next slide. And one day, business owner of this organization, it found book, Jeff Sutherland book. It's amazing book. I really love this book. And he decided to try apply Scrum in sales. And he really believed that it will help him increase sales. And he found me as an expert in sales, and he asked me to apply Scrum in their sales. Next slide. And we applied Sway. This system I created 2 years ago, and this system based by my experience, and it's there. I adapt Scrum for sales, and we applied Sway. And in this slide, you see Sway guide on the left side, but the most important, and this is the most, I think, biggest difference between classic sales and agile sales. This is Canvas. This is our sales backlog. And in classic sales, people, as you said before, they focused only for numbers. In agile sales, we focused in value proposition. We focused for pains and gains of our customers. We focused what kind of value we could deliver to our customers. In agile sales, we think about innovations every time. We think about what we learn from our experience. We have thousands, hundreds different hypotheses every month, and we check what works, what doesn't work. And this is about new mindset. And here we think about how we should improve our team. And we create cross-functional teams, and we invite marketing in our teams, and we create units which could develop themselves by themselves and apply many new ideas in whole organization. But all ideas, they based by our customer needs. This is the main difference, because in classic sales, all sales, they think just about money and about their KPIs. Okay, come back to the story. Next slide. We applied Sway. The main difference between Sway and Scrum, that in sales, we don't have a product. We have business targets. We have numbers. We have customer experience, which we should explore. We should learn. We should know about our customers, everything. We should understand what they really need, and we should give them that faster than our competitors. And next slide. And we applied 1 week sprints. We had planning session on Monday. Every day we had daily 15 minutes. We had demo, and we show results for whole organization. And we had daily, retrospective every week, where our team created what they're going to improve next week. We had roles. We did, instead of managers, we had business owner who helped us with vision and prioritization. We had a coach inside who helped us to facilitate all meetings, who inspire us for triple our sales. And we had clear goals, numbers, because all salespeople still love numbers. This is our nature. But as you see in this slide, value for customers. This is was our goal. And we apply, next slide, and we apply Agile in our sales. And here a question, what do you think happened after we apply Agile? Pre-story. The sales were 33%. We found the worst sales department to try a new approach in sales, in this sales department. This is my second secret in Agile transformation. Change sales, it is huge risk for organization because it's profit. That's why I don't like revolution. I love evolution. That's why I always say that, guys, we don't need apply Agile in all 25 departments, sales departments. We need to find the worst department. We need to try new approach. And then when we grow, we could scale this success. We don't need to scale Sway or Scrum or Kanban around the organization. We need to scale this success, but we need to achieve this success. That's why the first step was to choose pilot team, and then we applied Agile. And I have a question for our chat. What do you think? What happened when we applied Agile? Did we grow or not? This is some puzzle for you. Okay, what do you think happened when we applied Agile in our sales organization, or in our sales department? Yes, Redax say yes. Roberto said yes. And honestly, I was thinking the same. But next slide. No, we didn't. And I will tell you, now I applied Agile in sales more than 200 different teams, and this everywhere the same scenario. In the beginning, we always have situation when our sales even go down. Not very much, but a little. But imagine business owner who found me as an Agile expert, invited me to help him with sales. He had 43%, but we went down, and the situation with sales was worse. And next slide, I will explain why. Because salespeople, they think differently. They sometimes they think that Agile, it's like magic pill or magic tool, which will help to sell by itself. Agile will help to sell by itself, and they think that they don't need to change themselves. And each sales team think that, okay, we will use sticky notes from Monday, we will use Kanban board, and everything will be fine, and our sales will grow. No, they need to change their mindset. That's why during these first 3 weeks or even 3 months, no, usually 3 weeks, I think, the most difficult, they need to change their mindset, approach, to start communicate with each other. That's why just be ready, please, for going down sales targets. And next slide. Okay, when we understand that all changes start from ourselves, we need to change our way how we communicate. We need to change how we communicate with our customers, because as a salesperson, I believe that we don't need to sell anymore. We need to understand needs and give and be able as an organization to give everything what our customers need faster than our competitive. But as a sales approach, it's different approach. And next slide, we had different troubles. And through this story, I will say that we have those troubles almost every time. The first one, salespeople, they don't know how to work in a team, as a team. For them, it's something new. They need to collaborate with each other. They need to share some secret with each other. That's why they don't know how to work as a team. The second challenge, this is a situation around money, and all managers, all executives, they always afraid to lose this money, and they don't have enough trust to help, which help our sales team be creative and try new techniques or new approaches. That's why all the time executives, they try to control our self-organizing team from the beginning, and sometimes we had trouble. And in this company, we had trouble the same. The second thing, and I think it's most difficult, it's change mindset of salespeople, and instead of sell something and push client, help ask questions from 1 to 10, how you're happy to use our product, or what we should improve in our product to make you happy, and something like this. This is new way of communication with our customers. And still, sales, they think about money, but in agile way, they should think about value for customers. And we believe that feedback from our customers, it's money. If our sales grow, it means that we have a great service, we have a great product, and we realized what our customers needs. That's why our customers, they became our fans, they love us, and they buy our product. And the second trouble, and the one more trouble, which I always see, it's very bad communication between sales and marketing, between sales and IT. And this is everything what we really need to improve when we start agile transformation in sales. And in this organization, we had everything, like all problems we had, which I mentioned right now. And next slide, what we did, we created a common goal. I believe that to help people to be as a team, we need to create a common goal for them. And in this case, we change KPIs. We create a team bonus system, which help them to receive money when they achieve their goal. For sure, we don't change their motivation from the beginning, but after several months, after 6 months, after 12 months, we always change motivation, because individual KPIs, I'm not sure that they will help to be a team. That's why we change motivation, and we create a common goal which our teams have passion to achieve. And next slide. And what do you think? What happened after everything, when we apply a new approach, when we change goals, when our sales realize that they need to change themselves? What do you think? It's a question for you. What do you think about our sales targets? Did we grow, or we still go down? What do you think about that? Some question for you, and it's about 6 months.
I would assume they go up.
Yeah,
goal. But
exactly.
Let's see what the others say, right?
Yeah. Let's see what our chat will write and see. Yeah, grow. And next slide, please. Next and next.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Start growing when people start change their mindset. And you see my passion, and I'm a salesperson, and I exactly know that we need to change our mindset. And this is different thing, Agile and Sway system. Sway system is just tool. Mindset is Agile. It's way how we are thinking, how we communicate with our customers, how we learn every day, how we can apply continuous improvement. Yes. During 1 year, next slide, please. During 1 year, we increased our sales, and from 33%, we achieved 127%. And we start scale our sales teams around whole organization. And after that, we started scale and create new teams. And I believe that this is my next secret for you, how I do agile transformation. When we achieve our personal success in this organization, not in Zappos, not in Facebook, when we create our success story, it's easy to sell idea about agile transformation in whole organization in executive level, because we have our personal story. And in this story, it was, next slide, please. It was the same people. It was the same budget. We didn't have any budget, like we didn't apply a lot of money in this situation. It was the same company, but they tripled their sales. And it was one story, right? But I have many stories like this. When people have common goal, when they apply planning session, everyday, daily visualization, and the most important, retrospective, and they grow, and they have common goal, and they grow. And after that, when we have a real success case study in our company, after that, we could scale it and change mindset of our executives. And next slide. they think differently. It was the same people, but they think differently. That's why I believe that the main key, how people thinking. And next slide. And one more important thing. When we apply Sway in sales, we have every week retrospective. And in each retrospectives, our teams, they create ideas what they're going to improve next sprint, next week. That's why each team apply more than 300 ideas. It's innovations, it's improvement through process of organization. Imagine if you have 20 teams. In our case, we had 5 teams. That's why in this story, 5 different sales teams, they applied 1,500 ideas in whole organization. And all changes, they were from down to up, not from executives to our employees. All changes was from our sales. And they have passion and they apply all those ideas in our organization. That's why I believe that when we have retrospective, when we have a culture of continuous improvement, when we each week thinking what we're going to improve in our team, I believe that our company grow and became better and better every day. And next slide. And this, when we apply Agile in the sales, it's not only about increased sales. Yes, for sure, we measure Agile transformation, as I said before, by numbers. For sure, all our changes help us to grow and earn more. And this system makes business better as a whole organization. And our customers, next slide, and our customers, they feel that, because all organization started to create value for our customers, and our customers feel and they have this satisfaction about our product, and they continue to buy more and to buy more. And I believe that, next slide, and I believe that, in our world, in our crazy world, it's easy to copy idea. It's easy to copy your product, but it's very difficult to copy your culture of your organization. It's difficult to copy how your call center answer for questions of your customers. That's why I believe that when we have focus for our customers, when our salespeople really think every day what we should improve and how we could make more happy our customers, I think that this is great competitive advantage, which really difficult to copy. And next slide, please. In this slide, you could take a picture of this slide. Here I collect all ideas from my presentation, but I would like to have some summary. How we apply Agile in sales. First of all, I believe that we should involve our sales in Agile transformation from the beginning, because they are closest to our customers. The second thing, I believe that we should involve marketing and sales and help them to have collaboration. That's why each month, minimum 1 time per month, we have common retrospective with sales and marketing. When we change structure of organization, we create cross-functional teams. But in the beginning, not all organizations are ready to create cross-functional teams. That's why we apply Agile in Sway, exactly Sway as a tool in sales. We apply Sway in the marketing, and they have collaboration in common demo or retrospectives. And we help them to be like a one family, like a one unit. The next, my secret, from the beginning, I involve executives, and I believe that all changes start from within. All changes start from top managers. That's why we involve them from the beginning. And after 6 months from applying Agile in our teams, we apply Sway in executive level. We create cross-functional teams in vice presidents level. They have a 1 week sprints. They have Asana, and they have a Kanban board and retrospectives, and it helps us to have faster Agile transformation, because we have sales, we have executives, and in this case, we see how it works and we measure it by numbers. This is my story, and I hope it was useful for you. And I believe that Agile is the best thing which could happen with our sales. Yeah, and we are ready for any questions, right? And you could take this picture and send your sales department, say
we will share it with you, so I don't worry,
okay.
you can lose it.
Yeah, okay. We will send it to you. Okay.
And we already have a few questions here for you. So the first one from Roberto is, are there any significant differences in the way you apply Agile in B2B businesses compared to B2C businesses, at least at the beginning of the journey?
It's a very good question. For example, now I work in B2C sector. We have more than 700,000 clients, and we apply Sway as well. Or we have we apply Sway in B2C or B2B, sorry. And we the main difference it's task in their Kanban boards. It's only one difference, but they in both cases they use 1 week sprint. I believe that it's better than 2 week sprint, because you have more retrospectives per month. You have 4 retrospectives instead of 2, right? That's why just some difference in Kanban board, how they create tasks, nothing more.
Mm-hmm. What was the most difficult once you've been introducing Agile to sales? Like, what was the biggest obstacle I think?
I had a lot of them. I would love to share all of them. First of all, this question about money. That's why executives, they really afraid changes in this area, and they really need to support because they try to control, command and control, right? And we need to help them to be servant leaders. We need to help them change their mindset as well, and help to servant their employees. And the main idea that our customers want something, our sales understand what they need, our sales communicate with executives and explain what we need to improve in our company, and our executives help them to improve it. And it's not command and control, it's about to be servant leader. And this is the biggest challenge, I think, because when I work with executives, this is honestly, I work with executives more like 80% of my working time. I work with executives, because without their support, it doesn't work. And for them, it's difficult to change their mindset. And sometimes it took around minimum 1 year to work with executives team and help them to be as a one unit, to think in agile way, to be ready to have mistakes, because in executive level, they don't want to show that they have mistakes. And this is the first thing I would say, executives doesn't want to change themselves. The second thing is salespeople who last 100 years had personal KPIs, and now we are going to change it. And it's like, you know, we use metaphor. It's like a dog, hungry dog, and you decide to take away a piece of I don't know, food like beef, right? What will be? This dog will how to say, yeah, bite you. Yeah, that's why in the beginning they all try to stop agile transformation, and they always say, Marina, agile, it's just for IT, it doesn't work in our area, for example, TV or healthcare. No, it works everywhere, because it's mindset. We need just adapt Sway for your system. but it's, yeah, this is second thing, that they don't want to change motivation. And this is, for me, it's easy because I wasn't as a salesperson many years. I know how they feel about that. And yeah, I think this is the most difficult parts of the journey.
Then there are like two main questions, comments around the cross teams and cross departments collaboration. So do you have any like hints about that?
I share a story just like from next door, right? Now I'm in Knoxville and I'm helping JTV company with Agile transformation. And this company, the main product of them, it's TV shopping. Through TV shows, broadcast, they sell jewelry. And they have a classic structure. They have planning department, they have producers department, they have marketing department, sales department, host departments, and different departments. We applied Sway in 4 teams. The first team, it's board. The second team, it's sales, cross-functional team. We create new structure inside of the company, new unit. We put in this team one producer, one planning, one sales, one host, and one buyer. And for them, it was something new because they still report to buyer, direct in buyer's department, right? But we have this, and we increase our sales, and this is cross-functional teams. We try to understand how to change whole organization, but we're not ready to change whole organization. That's why we try to apply in like pilot teams, and it's experiments. Agile, it's always experiments, what we're going to learn by our experiments. But we, after 5 weeks, we increase our sales and around 20% in several areas. But it's just beginning of our journey.
So on my first look, it looks like that your Sway methodology or framework, how you want to call it, is like similar to Scrum, or it looks close. So
I took a lot from Scrum, and I believe that Scrum is the, I don't know, it's, I really love Scrum very much because it's very clear framework, right? But it didn't work as well as in IT, because in sales, we don't have a product. We don't have increment, we don't have backlog. And the main idea that in IT, you don't see your product. You create by user story, and piece by piece, you create your product. In sales, we exactly know our business goal. This is our goal. We have vision, but we need to achieve this vision by learning, by new hypotheses, by explore our customers. That's why we have all meetings from Scrum. We have different demo only because it's different idea of demo. And we have different, we have Canvas as a vision, which I showed you before, instead of backlog of product.
Interesting. And what is the one thing which kind of brings you back to sales? So everybody has some sort of a passion. So why sales? How did you get into sales when you first started working there?
Honestly, when I decided to work in sales, my father was very upset. I was 19, because, you know, people think that people go to sales because they don't know how to do other things. I'm sure now it's okay, but many years ago, it was joke. It was something bad, and my parents, they really shy to say that Marina works in sales. I was proud to work in sales. For me, it's about to be servant for people, to sell them something. That's why it was the beginning of my journey. Yeah. That's why I love sales. I love sales, but at the same time, I realized how many changes they have to apply in their mindset, because classic sales, which I showed you as a video, it doesn't work, but not all organizations understand that, unfortunately.
They're usually afraid if they put out the numbers for individuals. They are afraid people
Yeah,
are working.
very. Yeah, it's because it's money. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's super hard. But what I like from your presentation was this having one goal. So can you give us some example, like how that one goal for a sales can look like?
Yeah, let's like imagine that, for example, we are sales department. Zuzi has her own plan. I have my own plan, and I know Akbar has his own plan. And from Monday, Agile came to our life. And for example, Zuzi has $10,000 plan. I had $5,000 plan, and Akbar had $20,000. And we will create a common goal when we plus all our sales targets in one common goal. And we will say that, guys, Zuzi, Marina, and Akbar, if you achieve your goal, you will receive some prize in the end, or you will receive percent from the profit and you will share in your team. And we will realize that, okay, we should support Akbar to help him achieve his goal, because we have common, like 20, 10, and 5. 35, it will be our common goal and common motivation.
So it's still very number oriented, right?
In the beginning, yeah, for sure, it's always in our how to say, in our Kanban board, you will see numbers.
Yeah,
because
I'm not sure. But therefore I ask, because that's always a kind of question: shall we have numbers or no?
Numbers, but different numbers. How many hypotheses did we check? 20, 50? Yes, it's numbers. How many? How our customers are happy from 1 to 10? This is numbers. How many interviews did we have during next sprint? We're going to next to have interviews and understand needs. It's numbers.
Those are more interesting, tweak numbers from just a sales, right? So therefore, I'm sort of asking about this.
Yeah. But at the same time, we always have our sales plan as well.
That's important. You always have to have it. So
yeah, it's our mindset, it's our language. And the last thing, but I hope not least, I noticed that salespeople and, for example, IT people, they speak in different languages, and retrospective helped them to be on the one page, because salespeople, they sell something which impossible to deliver for customers, and after that, IT department like thinking, what is going on, and they just have different languages, and Agile helps them to have collaboration and create, like, to have for sure interpreter who translate this language, coach inside of the company. That's why, and it's a common retrospective as well. I believe in retrospectives between departments, between executives, for 100%. This is my main tool, retrospectives.
Retrospective, that's cool. Can you share something from your history? You shared a lot already, but the last one from your history I'm going to ask here is about how did you get in contact with Agile? And what did you think at that time?
Yeah, first of all, I had my personal transformation. It took 2 years and it was very painful. Because of this pain, I think now I'm successful. I will tell you this story shortly. Imagine, I was like in this video, I was head of sales department in huge bank. I had a great salary. I had a great power. I was very ambitious person, and I was a winner in my game. I was a big boss in my mindset. And one day I was invited as a sales, I was thinking that it's sales director in one flat agile IT organization. And I decided to take this risk. And imagine my first working day when I came to the work, and I didn't, at 9 a.m., I didn't find people in the room. And I called to my business owner and said, what is going on? And he told me, Marina, you don't need manage them. They're a self-organizing team. It was software self-organizing Scrum teams. And I was thinking, what does it mean to be self-organizing? And at 10 a.m., they came and they put sticky notes in the wall. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, they're crazy. They're really crazy. And they were so, how to say, different from bank. And I decided to show them that I'm main boss here. I'm salesperson. I'm going to sell those teams. And they wasn't very happy my behavior. And one day I remember they invited me to have a retrospective, and I didn't know what does mean retrospective. And they gave me feedback that I should be a leader instead of manager. And I will tell you truth, I didn't know what does it mean to be leader. I was shy to tell them that I don't know exactly what it doesn't mean to be leader. And I came to my house at night and I tried to find in Google what is the main difference to be leader or manager, because I was excellent manager as I thought. The end of the story that it took about 2 years to change my mindset, and I attend Scrum workshops like 6 times to try to understand IT language. What is it? And when I understood, I create our first sales team. We applied Scrum. We for next how many, around 4 weeks, we increased our sales. I realized that it works, and I decided to share it with all the world. This is my story. Wow. But it was believe me, it was painful very much. That's why I support executives, and I realize their pains when Agile comes to their company. I support them because I was in the same position 6 years ago.
Wow, that's a good story. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for all the great job you're doing with all the sales departments and organizations. So we'll share with you at least the last page or the slides, whatever Marina feels comfortable about. You'll see the video, and we start again in 10 minutes from now.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. I wish you to involve yourselves in Agile transformation. You will see how they will be happy. I promise you. Thank you very much. Bye, everyone.